Hey, what's up YouTube? It's DEG here. Now, I'm bringing you guys a deck profile today. Reason being is because obviously if you guys saw my last video, I got some mail and I needed those cards because they were basically they completed the rest of my deck that I was, working on. The deck that I'm talking about today is Dino Rabbit. Now, Dino Rabbit, for me, on my first video that got over 1,000 views, which I'm very, happy about, which I'm very surprised about, was it working the way I wanted it to work? Basically, obviously, Sandgan was banned. We lost a warning, so I didn't really know what to put in there to substitute, the loss of that speed of that deck, because we could just go Tour Guide, Sandgan, pass turn, hopefully they destroyed Sandgan, and, or, we could set Sandgan, maybe, Torrential next turn or something like that, and we could get a search off, so it wasn't really a minus. But having the loss of Sandgan really hurt the deck a lot, and this deck isn't what it used to be when it first came out. So we had to come up with ways that we can basically, draw into our rabbit faster, our tour guide faster, and our traps, stuff like that. So with that being said, obviously you guys probably already know what's in here, but I'm going to explain why and some of my other choices as well. So let's go ahead and get started with the deck. Obviously, we have two rabbits. This obviously is it's just basically the win condition and the best card in the deck. I do see it going to 1 or maybe possibly banned in the September format because that's coming up, because it's being thrown in Evil Swarms, Fire, and who knows what else, so Rav's gonna be put down pretty soon, so don't worry about that, guys. Some sad face, but it happens. Obviously, he gets our vanillas, which is our dinosaurs. This helps us make our Login or Dolka. These dinosaurs cannot, we can no longer have them get bottomless. We can't let them get deep prison, stuff like that. So we have to basically protect them in our heavy trap lineup as well as our spells. So we, basically we had to hit those bottomlesses, hit those warnings, Judgement, etc., etc. So these monsters cannot get bottomless. Like I said, they can't get deep prison because we have to take care of them as much as possible. And along, as well as Gryba. Gryba is another really good card because not only is it another dinosaur, but it can run over a lot of stuff in the format right now. It can run over water. It can run over fire. It can run over the 6 Samurais. It can run over, the random windups that are still being played out there. So Gryba's still a really good card. Even without Lance, he's still a really good card. But even with Lance, he's even more powerful. So 3 Gryba. On to the tour guide engine. I'm just running 2 tour guides. My last build I was running Night Assailant and Tour Bus, but like I said, I have changed the deck a lot. So for right now, 2 tour guides for me is working well. It's not, it hasn't really slowed me down. I haven't, come across times where I wish I had, like another target and stuff like that. So for right now, 2 tour guides is working really well. And I'll explain why I'm not running Tour Bus and when I get to that card. So, on to the next monsters, the last monsters. Not 1, not 2, but triple Carcardi. Carcardi in this deck is really amazing. It really gives that deck, really gives the deck the push and the speed that this deck was lacking. Carcardi basically helps you get into your combo pieces, helps draw into your rabbit, helps you draw into your traps, your spells, whatever you need. Carcardi is helps you dig into your deck faster. And yes, you can argue that you can draw into your vanillas, but I'm going to quote Brian Canales, who won Anaheim Regional. I believe this was in, when was this? I believe this was late March, early April. I don't remember the date. But anyways, he said that it's true. It's better to draw into your vanillas with Carcardi than draw them on your on your draw phase, because if you draw a vanilla on your draw phase, then you're basically stuck with nothing. Like that, if you draw them with Carcardi, you basically just get them out of the way, and hopefully you can draw something good on your draw phase, on the next turn. So, Card D is absolutely amazing, and I was really happy because they're all first editions, you know. So I'm kind of a rarity whore when it comes to, you know, like a favorite deck that I like. Like if I like a deck a lot, like I'll bling it out, like Disaster Dragon. I bling that shit out like no other. And I did the same. I'm trying to do the same thing here with Dino Rabbit, but I'm gonna stop already because like I said, obviously I see Rabbit getting hit, but Card D hasn't even been reprinted. Although I do see it getting reprinted because it is going higher in price now, and it's a really, really good card. So yeah, so those are the monsters. It's 16 monsters. Onto the spells, I have Darkhole for the one-ofs, Heavy Storm, and Book of Moon. Now you notice that I'm not running Monster Reborn, and like I said, I'm going to explain when I get to that card. So Darkhole, obviously, Book of Moon. Book of Moon, I'm running Book of Moon because I'm only running double lands. Now you're probably running, why in the hell are you running double lands? Honestly, I don't have another lance, but if I did, I would still run triple lands and Book of Moon. The reason why, because a lot of people are not playing Book of Moon, and a lot of the Dino Rabbit players are not playing Book of Moon. For me, Book of Moon acts like another lance because a lot of monsters are high attack and low defense, and Book of Moon helps Gryba get over that monsters. It's like I can't even count how many times that Book of Moon have saved me, and I've drawn into a Gryba, and Gryba can just run over them, and I bring out the extra Gryba and go into Darkhole or Lagia. So, and for me, double and for the lance situation, I've always played double lance. I don't know why, I just have. I think for me, triple is kind of cloggy, you know. Like, I'm gonna wish, like, that third lance was, like, something else. Maybe, like, you know, like a trap or, you know, something else. But, I don't know. I've always ran the double lance and Book of Moon. So, it's always worked out for me. I don't know. It could be player preference. But, yeah. Next, we have triple Masti. For me, you never want to run double in here because, like I said, you do want to hit those bottomlesses, you do want to hit those deep prisons, you do want to hit the warning, the judgment, etc., etc. Because, you need your monsters to go off. You need your you need Rabbit to go off. You need Tour Guide to go off. So you can't not if you know, if something hurts you, say like you go Tour Guide, and lead Torrential, then you're just basically fucked. So you know, like I said, you gotta hit those. You gotta hit those cards when when you get the chance. Onto traps, we have for the one-ofs, one Judgment, one Warning, one Mirror Force. Judgment, self-explanatory. Solemn Warning, you can only play one. Mirror Force. I'm trying to get a second Mirror Force because I am running another trap that I'll explain as well. But yeah, I'm trying to get a second Mirror Force because Mirror Force is too good because a lot of people tend to overextend, and you can just easily punish them with Mirror Force. So they honestly, they don't even know, like, if you play a second one. You know, they could say, oh, no, maybe he just plays one, or maybe he just plays two. So, you have them questioning in their mind. You know, it's basically just mind games. You know, like, I'm not going to overextend because he may have it. I am going to overextend because he may not have it. So, that's why, it's better to be safe than sorry to have the second Mirror Force, in my opinion. So, I am going to try to get one. Now, for the two ofs, we have double Torrential, self-explanatory, double bottomless. Again, you know, for the mirror match, for what else? Just bottomless is a very good card, to be honest with you. I can't count how many times I've bottomless the bear. What else? A wind up shark. Just a lot of, just a lot of stuff that you can basically hit. Here is the card that I may take out because for the second Mirror Force is Double Compulse. Double Compulse, don't get me wrong, is really, really good. But the thing is, like, I rather have mass removal like Mirror Force than just 1-for-1. So like I said, I'm gonna do more testing. Because there has been times where I've said to myself, damn, I wish I had, Compulse, stuff like that. So I may take out one and add the second Mirror Force. So I'm not too sure yet. But, yeah, for right now, Double Compulse. Double Fiendish Chain. And here is where I get, I added the second Deep Prison. I added the second Deep Prison because Deep Prison, for right now, is just too good. The only thing it's bad against sometimes, it just depends, is on the water and obviously prophecies. But so I really thought about it a lot, and I go, you know what, hell with it. Let's go triple macro. So that's why I added double fissure. Excuse me, double macro. Excuse the fissure because it's supposed to be macro. I had a third macro. I could have sworn I had a third macro. Except I can't find it, or I never had one. So I don't know. But anyways, I already ordered one. So this is macro. Anyways, so yeah, I went triple macro because I thought about it. I go, we're seeing a lot of water, and we're gonna see a lot of prophecies. So in order for those cards to work, in order for those cards to be able to pop, they have to hit the graveyard. So if I have macro and I have fissure, they can't pop because, you know, Priestess needs a spellbook engraved in order to pop, and no cards can be sent to the graveyard because of macro. So how is she gonna pop? So she may attack, they may use wisdom. Excuse me, but that's a whole different story. You know, again with marksmen and stuff like that. You know, they need to pop, so the cards need to be engraved. So with you know, if I have macro on you know, on board and a fissure, there's no way they can pop because, you know, like I said, the cards need to be engraved. So that's why I went triple macro to be safe. And then I added Starlight Road. So the deck is 41, guys. I know that's like uncommon, you know, uncommon to see nowadays. But the thing is, like I said, with card D, you're going through your deck fast, so you know it doesn't really matter. So that is the deck. Like I said, it is 41 cards. The last card is Starlight Road, obviously to protect your heavy back row. On to the extra deck. I am missing one card, and I'll talk about it right now. Oh, excuse me. One thing I forgot. Triple macro. Obviously, that's why I'm not running. What is it? Masti Reborn, because a lot of times, majority of the time, it's going to be dead. So I would rather have something else. So that's why I took out Masti Reborn. It is in my side deck. Don't worry about it. On to, like I said, extra deck. Obviously, we have one Stardust Dragon for the Starlight Road. Double Logia. Self-explanatory. Double Loka. One Utopia to stall. One Pepper Labyrinth, because, you know, there's stuff that, you know, we need to get over that just stay in defense, like a Marshmallow or a Reaper, so we need to hit it. This is what I added. I added one Gemini Pearl. A lot of people don't, what is it? A lot of Dynamite players don't really play this anymore, but I like it a lot because it's a easily 2600 beat stick, and like I said before in my previous builds of Dynamite, you know, Logia and Darkhole are kind of small. You know, they're kind of like weenie monsters, and there's a lot of stuff that, you know, we just can't get over. You know, even because Lance may be used up already with Gryba, so it's better to be safe than sorry to add Gemini Pearl. And like I said, I believe this is 14, so I am missing Gaga Cowboy. I am trying to get one, so and then once I get that, the deck's gonna be complete. After that, onto our rank 3s, we have 17 for a beat stick. We have Levier, obviously, to bring back Rabbit. Zenmain to stall. Tempo, the XYZ Killer. Acid Golem. And Giga Brilliant. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take this out for Gaga Cowboy and make something else. Maybe like a Black Ship of Corn or something, because I rarely go into this, so I'm probably gonna taking it out. But anyways, guys, that's the deck. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I took my time to make it. I play tested it before I ended up making this video for you guys. So the deck is running extremely well. I really like it a lot. You know, a lot of people still hate Mac Rabbit. I love it and hate it. Like I said, it's a really good anti-meta deck now. It's not even, I mean, it's meta, but it's not like in the top. You know, it's like not tier 1 anymore. I mean, I would say like tier 0.15 maybe. Some people can argue to tier 0.2 or something like that. But anyways, that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in my next video, and I already have a planned video for my next one. It has to do with this deck. But yeah, so take care. Peace.